This is the story of Chief Leschi of the Nisqually, a man whose life was the kind that echoes through the Bardo, a Dharma tale buried under colonizer lies and slowly uncovered by the hands of descendants, dreamers and judges who finally woke up. Leschi wasn't just a leader. He was Kalyanamitra, a good friend to his people. Nisqually people living here in the world before it got paved over with lies and treaties never meant to be honoured. Leschi was named war chief when things got bad, not because he wanted war, but because the only path left was resistance. See, in 1854 they forced a treaty on the tribes, the Medicine Creek Treaty. And Leschi? He didn't sign it. Why? Because it stole his people's land, moved them to a reservation on a rocky, infertile strip they couldn't live on, like giving a starving man a dead rat and calling it charity. Leschi resisted, not with random violence, but with intelligence and strategy. He organized defense. He refused to let the Nisqually get erased. It became known as the Puget Sound War, 1855 to 1856. But let's be real, it was colonial expansion with muskets and manifest destiny against the original caretakers of this land. Colonel A. Benton Moses died during that war. Now hear this. Moses was a soldier, armed riding into Nisqually territory. Leschi was a commander in wartime, not a rogue outlaw. By any just measure, that was a combat death. But colonial justice doesn't use the same scales. They arrested Leschi, framed him for Moses' death, put him through not one, but 2 trials. The first ended in a hung jury. One juror said he couldn't convict a man for killing in war. So the system tried again. They rigged it. Barred testimony that would have proved Leschi wasn't even there when Moses was killed. Suppressed evidence. Silenced witnesses. They needed a symbol. Someone to hang so the settlers could feel safe and self-righteous. So they hung him. February 19th, 1858. They made it look official, but it was lynching in robes and wigs. His people never forgot. Bodhisattvas remember. They keep the thread. 150 years passed, and the Nisqually never stopped saying what happened. And finally, in 2004, a historical court convened. 7 judges, including Washington Supreme Court justices and a Nisqually tribal judge, sat in council. Not to retry him, not like that, but to recognize the obvious. And they did. They said Leschi was a warrior in war, that it was never murder, that the trial was unjust from top to bottom. Chief Leschi was exonerated. He was innocent. And beyond that, he was righteous. The colonizer law took his life, but they couldn't take the Dharma of his choices. He tried to protect his people. He faced the fire with dignity.